Right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you for the 12th of July going through to the 18th of July. Welcome to the Astroflower family meeting. If you're not part of the Astroflower family, it's very simple. All you need to do to support this channel, and we need your support, is subscribe and click that bell. It's very simple to do. There's loads of links as well in the description below to find out more about the Astroflower, its petals, elements, etc. For those of you who don't know, this is the relationship side, your emotional side of life. This is your money, financial, business, jobs, etc. side of life. This is the overall energy for the reading. This is your karmic message for your relationships. This is karmic message for your money. And this is the outcome and what's leading into the following week. Let's just go through here. Let's just see what the overall message is for this week. I did a July reading for you guys for every sign, but and it was a case of being caught between the two, simply because you're coming to the end of your year. So this is just before your season, the Leo season, and it's a moment of reflection for for mind and spirit and relationships. Sorry, I do apologise. I got caught up in the July reading then. So it's all to do with your body, mind and spirit, and basically what you've been over the last year, what you want to be doing in the coming year, so you can prepare the ground within you. And once you prepare the ground within you, you can manifest it a lot easier. So the overall energy here on this this week's reading is it ties into that. There's a lot of inward stuff, so you might find yourself a little bit insular, a little bit withdrawn this week, but not in a nasty way, not in a depressive way or anything like that. More of just a case of kind of like just taking it easy and observing. That's what it basically is. Sort of like take some time out for you, I think. See what the energy is, the overall energy for the week. Don't beat yourself up, Leo. You can do that with such ease as well. So don't beat yourself up. Don't get yourself, caught in conflicts with yourself and everything like that, because it's going to be pretty detrimental if you do. Don't get caught up in conflicts with yourself. It's also, there was also an aspect of how can I say this without getting banned from YouTube? Basically not giving a monkeys about the outside world. It's not a horrible thing. It's just basically recognizing when you've got to spend a bit of time with yourself, and when it's, you've got to spend a bit of time with the rest of the world. That's what it's sort of saying here. Let's see what the overall karmic message is for the coming week on your relationship side. This is really nice. It's a very warm petal. It's almost like tropical beaches, where you're sitting on the tropical beach and just got those gentle waves just literally cooling you down. It's almost sort of saying, enjoy the warmth and pleasures of life, basically. Yeah, there you go. Knight of Cups. It's offering loads of pleasures, loads of possibilities, loads of opportunities in regards of your sort of relationships and your emotions and that sort of thing. That's what it seems to be doing here. And I think it is a case for you to just kick back and enjoy. Relax and enjoy. Allow others to do the hard grafting, as it were. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic message. That was so spot on. Sorry. In moments of calm, we see a lot clearer. That's basically what it's saying here. So if you really do want to have a beautiful life going forward, on a regular basis, and this is the main one of the year because it's just before your birthday in your autumn period, which you'd know if you've got the Astroflower book, which you can find in the links in the description below. But and it's all to do with rhythms and stuff like that, and there's particular rhythms to do with us humans as well. So there's a 9-month, 18-month, 3 years, 6 years, 12 years and 24 years, and derivatives of that basically. And here is sort of saying, you know, if you want to have a beautiful and harmonious life going forward, you need to iron out the creases in the past. That's basically what it is. So don't be scared or frightened to look at the past and sort of see which is working and which isn't working for you. Okay. Page of Wands. So yeah, it's that learning process of learning about your passions by the looks of things, and being a little bit more sort of childlike, being a bit more sort of, I don't want to say forgiving, but I don't think it's necessarily that. It's kind of carefree, a little bit more carefree, please, Leo. That seems like the apt for the thing. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence your karmic message. So this is on a deep level. This is all about sort of how it connects with the coincidences in your life, etc. And it's like a drip feed. It's very slow. They're almost sort of like kind of going, nothing to see. It's like a police cordon, you know, sort of police line, sort of saying, nothing to see here. Just please move on. You know, giving you time, basically. They're trying to buy you time here. Trying to help you stay in the here and now. That's what they're trying to do in regards to your relationships, your emotions and stuff like that. It looks absolutely lovely for you, really. This should be a moment where you just lay back and enjoy the rays of the sun and picking up your vitamin D and stuff like that, because that's exactly what you need if you want to combat anything that may be knocking around. You know, so yeah, the guides here are just, they're drip feeding you and just helping you to stay in the here and now. Let's go on to the let's go on to how the guides are trying to influence the conversation within you. They're on the beach with you, these guys. They're sort of kicking back as well and sort of saying, what do you think about that? Nothing's pressed, nothing's, you know, nothing's hectic. It's really, yeah, it's really taking a breather and enjoying the sensations that are around you, the 7 wonders of the world, which is color, temperature, odor, taste, shape, form and sound, you know. So they're encouraging you to enjoy your environment, basically. Falling in love with your life. And this is a really nice reading for you, Leo. It could be in a very beautiful and harmonious week. And if you want it to be like that in the future, pay attention to what things are around you, what things make you go, oh yeah, because that's what you can build on in the future. This is why it's an important time for you. Okay, let's just have a look what's going on the financial sort of side of life. Let's see what's going on the karmic message anyway, to start with. I think it was a lot about sort of, in the July reading about the finances. So yeah, you may want to check that out. Because July is quite an pivotal month, which I think we will be seeing at the end of this week, maybe at the beginning of next week. It will be a stark realization for a lot of people. Time to do the accounts. So basically, it's a here of sort of realizing it's realization. Basically, accounts is drawing that final line, and then realizing what you've won and what you haven't won in the way of business or stuff like that. If you're in a job or doing a project, it's a time to you know, assess what you're doing, how you want it to go forward, and actually sort of within you realize what is working and what is not working, basically. So yeah, 3 of Pentacles, it's the card of excellence, of work of yourself and sharing that work with other people. I think this is it. It's when we do the accounts, it's working out what works with everything that is around me. That could be my, within the job. So that means obviously with your colleagues, with your work colleagues, or it could be within your business. So, how's it work with your clients, or how's it work with your suppliers, and stuff like that. But whatever it is, it's a good time to just feather that nest of financial success, but in a line with the groups or the people that are around you. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic path. They're asking you to play out scenarios. So if you've been like building a business or building a project or working on your career path, it's almost like testers to see if you're on the right line. Little things, not big. So it could be suggesting something to your boss or your manager or something like that in order to get you moved on in your workspace. Or if you are a manager or you are a boss, it's a case of working with your employees and with your colleagues, and just sort of testing the waters, see what works, see who's working what way the best. Make sure your employees and your colleagues are in a good place, so then everybody's happy at work and stuff like that. That's what it sort of seems to be. Happy at work, 10 of cups. So this is it. It's trying out those moments of happiness, and I think we went into it in July as well, the July reading as well. So what you feel good when it works for you, that's what it's all about, and that's what the universe is trying to help you to do. So little pushes just to see what works and what doesn't work. Okay, let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic path, that working with other people. These guys here seem to be helping you to build bridges, if that makes sense to you. So it might be with employees or with colleagues or within your business that you haven't really looked at before, that you haven't really noticed. And this week here, you might notice like people or client or a supplier or something that you haven't really connected with in the past. And your guides are here are trying to help you to sort of connect a lot more, networking basically. If that's not a networking card, I don't know what is. So they're bringing in these are the messages, sort of opening up new bridges, which is going to open up opportunities, a lot more opportunities after your birthday. Because after your birthday, that's when the energy starts really pumping back through you, and it's a lot easier to actually put those projects into action. So I would pay attention to new opportunities or new people that come up, new bridges that come up that build this sort of like Three of Pentacles situation through coincidences and stuff like that. Let's just see how the guys are here. This is like, I don't know if you've ever seen a sports manager, it could be, say, like American football, or it could be soccer football, or it could be, it could be anything from polo or anything. But usually you got two of them. They're sort of like, they always talk behind their mouths now, so they, behind their hands, so no one can see what they're saying. But they're sort of saying, the guys are sort of saying, can you see that one's playing really well, that one's not playing well, that position's, it's that, it's like a coaching sort of vibe going on. And I would pay attention to it, because it's really important to get these bridges sorted. The sun, which is you pretty much. So they're pointing out here, and I think this is where they could be pointing out, sort of kind of going, that makes life easier. Oh, that should be fun. They're a good people to work with, or this client is good, or that supplier is, very innovative. There's a lot of things going on here for you, actually, Leo. considering it's a calm time of the year for you. But there's a lot of stuff going on in the here and now, like the Lovers bringing it in, the Queen of Wands bringing it in, the messages that are bringing it in, the offering of gifts from the Knight of Cups. The Ten of Cups is all about sort of enjoying the pleasures of the here and now. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And I think these guides here on your financial sort of side, they're asking you to sort of look and evaluate the idea of work and business. So it should be much more of a rewarding year, more than a successful financial year. You'll get that success financially if you do it as a rewarding year anyway. If you love what you do, you're still going to make the money, you know. So let's just see how the outcome is. The outcome of this week, it's gonna, I think you're gonna get to the 18th, so we're just before your season. And I think it's gonna be a case of realization. So you'll start to realize that actually there's no real choices. It's evident that I've got to do that. So it's basically the evident path, regardless to relationships or your business or your money. It's basically about your life here. The evident path will become evident. Will almost be sort of like, it's like that yellow brick road that spreads out across the valley in front of you as you get over the brow of the hill, and you're just kind of going, oh, look at that path. That's the path I want to take. You know, strength, you're going to find you. Look at these three cards here. Lovers, the Sun, the Strength. It's all about you. You know, it's all about you, Leo. Get into you, man. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your own company, because you will then only have other people around you who will enjoy that same company as you do. Make sure you stay out of your head. Make sure you stay out of the conflicts and stuff like that. Don't worry about it this week. It really doesn't matter. Let it flow away and let it go away. This is such a lovely reading. It's lovely. It's a lovely reading. It's not like an amazing reading. It's a really lovely reading, Leo. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything more to add. That Strength card is just being you, knowing your path. Okay, there you go, Leo. Do go and see those July readings. Seriously, it's quite a pivotal month this month. And you're going to be playing quite an important part because it's coming into your birthday season. In the meantime, you know, if you want to be part of the Astroflower family, it's very simple, and it'd be much appreciative, like sharing the video, liking the video, commenting. It really does help out. So all you need to do is subscribe and click that bell, and you will help us. Any subs would be really, really welcome, really welcome. In the meantime, Leo, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.